Hello everyone, today's video is going to be a tutorial on this warm matte eyeshadow look. I used the Sweet Peach palette from Too Faced to create this look, and I hope that you enjoy it. I'm going to start by picking up the shade Peaches and Cream on a Sigma E40 blending brush, and I'm using that to set my eye primer. My eyes are already primed, and I used the Layin Low Paint Pot from MAC in order to prime my eyelids. Next, I'm using the shade Georgia as my transition shade, and I'm applying that with the Sigma E40 blending brush again. And I'm just putting that in my crease and just slightly above my crease. Next, I'm picking up the shade Candy Peach with a MAC 224 brush, so it's just a little bit smaller than the Sigma E40, and I'm putting that directly in my crease. And I'm going to build this color up quite a bit because I do want it to show up once I'm completed my eyeshadow look. The transition shade, I don't really care if it shows up, it's kind of just to make the other colors blend, but this shade I do want it to show up once I've completed my eye look. Moving on, I'm taking the shade Puree on a smaller blending brush. I'm using the Sigma E25 to apply this just in the outer corner of my eye and blending it slightly into the crease. And again, just building up that shade in the outer V of my eye. Now I'm taking the shade Summer Yum, and this is going to be our main lid color. I'm picking that up on a MAC 239 brush, and I'm packing that all over the lid, but I'm leaving the inner third of the eye blank because I'm going to put another shade there. So I'm just going to pack that on, and I'm building up the color quite a bit onto the main lid area. This color is very pigmented, so when you do pack it on, it's fairly easy to pack on. Now I'm taking a clean MAC 217 brush and I'm just blending out the edges. Now I'm going in with the shade Luscious on a small pencil brush. This is the MAC 219 brush, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner, but I'm going to blend a little bit of it onto my actual eyelid in that place that we left blank because I want the inner corner of the eye to be very vibrant. So that's the reason I did that, because the rest of the look is very matte, so I wanted the inner corner to be really bright. Now I'm just taking the shade Summer Yum again on a MAC 239 brush and just blending a little bit of it onto the lid where it kind of got wiped away when I was blending and applying that inner corner highlight. Next, I'm taking the shade Charmed, I'm Sure, on a MAC 217 brush, and I'm putting that right in the outer V. I'm not blending that into the crease hardly at all, but I'm just keeping it towards the outer edge of the eye just to add some depth. I felt like it wasn't deep enough on the outer corner. I felt like everything looked kind of like blended in together, so I wanted to bring back some depth, and that's why I used that shade Charmed, I'm Sure. Now I'm moving on to highlighting my brow bone, and I'm using the shade Peaches and Cream on a Sigma F70. It's my favorite brush to use to highlight the brow bone. And again, I'm going back in with a MAC 217 just to blend everything together. I haven't added any extra product to that. Now I'm taking the shade Candy Peach and I'm using a Sigma E25 to blend that under my lower lash line. This is going to be the first shade that we put down. And man, I make the funniest faces. So to deepen up the outer edge of the eye, I'm using a small brush. I believe this is the Sigma E21. And I'm taking the shade Charmed, I'm Sure, and I'm only putting that in the outer third of my lower lash line. So I'm not bringing that in too much. And then I'm just going over it with a MAC 217, no additional product, just to blend everything out. Then I'm taking Costa Riche, which is a eye pencil from MAC, and I'm putting that in my waterline. It's like a reddish brown color. I absolutely love it, and it looked really nice for this look. Then I'm going to do my winged eyeliner off camera because I'm really terrible at doing it, and I used Dipdown Fluidline from MAC in order to do that, and then I used my favorite mascara combo on my upper and lower lash line. For my lips, I used the shade Jane from NARS mixed with Oxblood from MAC. The reason I mixed the two is because I felt like it was just too dark with just Jane alone. And this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!